Now, hello everybody, and welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. I am John MugiwaraJM, and let's continue. When we last left off, last night all I pretty much did was witness the fallout with Madarame and do a bunch of social link shit. Not much to report that was new. So a couple of scenes with Kasumi and Dr. Maruki. But I think we're going to be heading to our next palace soon. So let's begin. Okay, so I did Anne's rank before. That was the last thing I did before I signed off last night. Check my messages. Talk to the masked man in Kichijoji's back alleys. They said Harmony Alley, right? I can see it. Man, Joker runs fast.
Hey.
I can feel it.
It's over.
I can see it.
Psst, hey, you got a minute? I'm a Chapman collecting some rare goods for personal reasons. The hell's a Chapman? Just an old word for trader. You know what that is, don't you? A trader must constantly fulfill his client's needs, regardless of an item being sold out or worth a premium. But a lone man can only do so much. I've been racking my brain over how I'm going to purchase this item. Then you came along, man, and I just knew I could talk to you. What do you say? Will you help a fella collect goods? I'm not sure. I'll have rewards ready for you, my man. If you get me what I asked for, we'll trade. Sound fair? Just buy the item when you can and bring it to me anytime. Fortunately, consumer demand is always in constant state of flux, so sometimes an item you bring to me may no longer be needed. Sorry, man, that's just how it is. You know, he looks and talks funny, but depending on an item, this might not be a bad deal. Why don't you accept the job? Sounds easy enough. You just have to buy him stuff. Then we have a deal. From now on, please call me Sakai.
I mean...
Of course, as Phantom Thieves, we have to be careful about procuring the item and appraising it all. Alright? I don't think this guy has any ill intentions, but he's still a bit suspicious. I don't want us to get in trouble. Oh, and one thing you need to remember. I don't want any trouble. Wouldn't want to burden the clients. That means no stealing. You're going to buy the item through legitimate channels, alright, my man? Now then, let's discuss our first deal. My request today is imported protein. If I can find one, I can trade it for one decorative whip. So you ready to trade? Yes, yes. Yes, a wise decision indeed. Here you go, your decorative whip. Ah, so this is why they made protein from pig's milk. No additives, artificial coloring, or preservatives. Safe for even kids to drink. I knew you'd be able to deliver. I'm counting on you again. And then we're going to go talk to Taranasuke Yoshida for more political speeches.
Everyone.
Many of you suffer greatly from this distorted world of disparity. Please know that you can direct your criticism and outrage at me. I, Taranasuke Yoshida, will someday find a way to address your concerns with the Nagatacho.
Good evening.
Oh, how's your schoolwork? I'm scheduled to give a speech today, but one thing about it will be different. I could use your help as usual. Do you mind? There will be cameras coming today, apparently. I don't feel good about that, but I couldn't decline.
Let's give it our best effort.
Regardless, we will do as we have always done.
The most important thing
Acting
is
not in self-interest, but for the greater good.
I
That is the mindset we politicians must instill in our constituents. Okay, all queued up. Okay, we should be able to get a lot of good, interesting footage. It is No Good Tour, after all. Advocate an overly optimistic policy only to lure in voters during the election season. That's how no good Torah thought and operated 20 years ago, making unachievable pledges. This isn't how I saw this going. If you make a promise, you must keep it. If you make a mistake, you must atone for it. These are basic human principles that we have all learned from the youngest of ages. Boring. He's making some pretty good points, don't you think? That's why it's all useless! Seems like they only wanted to get some footage of the old no-good Torah. Very disrespectful. However, I've been distancing myself from that. Do you think I've regained my confidence? I think so. Well, I must have if you think so. However, I will never forget the disgrace I suffered as no-good Torah.
Hey.
Can I tell you a story? I mentioned this before, but 20 years ago, I was lucky enough to become a Diet member. However, I wanted to be a politician for all the wrong reasons. I wanted to be in a position of power, and I was obsessed with the glamorous lifestyle. I thought only of being popular. I truly was no good Torah.
Hey.
Learn from me. Don't let being a member of the Diet be your only goal in life. Voters are much more sensible than we give them credit for. Being ambitious and striving to advance in the political world will change your outlook in life. Yoshida eagerly gave me advice. I feel like my bond with Yoshida is growing deeper. Manipulation from rank 5. Occasionally raises the chances of an enemy giving you a rare item.
All right.
Man in a high quality suit. You've given some good speeches, Mr. Yoshida. I can't believe you lost the last 2 elections. You're Mr. Kuramoto's grandson. That's correct. I'm his grandson, Benzo. Does he know that you're here speaking with me now? I'm aware that you and my grandfather are on bad terms, but that doesn't concern me. This must be your secretary, huh? I heard he's been helping you out a lot lately.
What?
You know about him? My grandfather was recently hospitalized, and you've become the topic of our conversations. I'd like to talk with you again sometime. I learned a lot from your speech today. Mr. Kuramoto spoke of me? Matsushita. Sorry, I have to take care of some business. Let's wrap this up for today.
Well then, I'll see you again. Hi.
Fancy seeing you here. Oh, right. I guess Shujin was in this direction, too. Still, I wouldn't have expected to run into you at this time. Perhaps it really is fate. How are you doing? I'm sleepy.
Huh?
Did you stay up too late? Are you alright? I do like that response. It's honest and it keeps the conversation from dragging. I've been getting interviewed a lot lately, so I've been wondering how to answer such questions. I suppose it is best to simply be yourself and say what you think. You've given me much to consider. If it isn't too much trouble, may I speak with you again sometime? Yeah, sure, man. Hey, I heard from one of my upperclassmen, but apparently there's some kind of weirdo in Kichijoji. Even at a glance, you can supposedly tell right away he's bad news. You live there, don't you? Are you okay? Oh, you mean the old man in Harmony Alley? My parents were talking about him too. Doesn't that just make you wonder? I think I might try looking for him today. What? Don't do that. Besides, I heard he hides his face. Who knows what he'll do if he sees you? You're gonna end up in a ditch somewhere, I know it. They're probably talking about that guy. They're spreading all these rumors. I kind of feel sorry for him. He's not a bad person. I know, but still, first impressions count for a lot. Well, his offer to trade items was pretty good. I bet it'll come in handy for the Phantom Thieves. Let's use it to our advantage.
How tragic.
Before I realized it, we're halfway through June. It's only a month of the year with no holidays, and it's filled with rain. Truly a season of hell. I'm exaggerating, you say? Haha, you're all just ignorant. After all, what's falling from the sky is acid rain that can melt metal. Let's test your knowledge and imagination.
Give it a try.
When washing your hair with dissolved copper, your hair color changes. What color do you think it turns? Green.
This is it.
That is correct.
That's it.
By the way, magnesium turns your hair white, and rust will turn your hair red. However, acid rain can't melt gold or silver. If you want to dye your hair gold, use bronze coins. Think you could save money by skipping a visit to the hair salon? It seems you still don't understand the horror of acid rain.
Nice going.
London once had acid rain on the level of a stomach acid. More than 4,000 people died. Perhaps one day such a deathly rain will fall on Japan. My heart too is overcast, just like the rain that falls in the city. Ah, rain. I'm tired of thinking of witty comments.
Oh, good. You haven't gone home yet. Nijime-san's looking for you. Could you head to the student council room right away? She says there's no report of a lost item, so she wants you to start filling out some paperwork.
I don't understand.
Well, telling me that isn't going to get you out of this. The student council room is on the 3rd floor, next to the library. Got it? Why am I running errands for a student? I know she's the principal's favorite or whatever.
Nijima's the girl who keeps following you around, right? What could she want?
Somewhere.
This is the student council room. What we were called here for, what were we called here for? This is rather strange.
Ah, earlier than expected. Have a seat. I'll get straight to the point. Mr. Kamoshida and Madarame. Won't you tell me the truth behind the Phantom Thieves incidents? Can't answer that? Of course. There's no way you would admit to such things. Have a listen.
If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
Ryuji!
So you think it's true? We'll be okay if we keep doing this, right?
What could all this mean? We screwed up. Was it blackmail? Hypnosis? How do you corner someone into making them confess? Won't you tell me how you did it?
Ask the culprits.
You want to say that this doesn't prove anything, don't you? I believe that you three are the Phantom Thieves. Now, what would the police think if they heard my recording?
It'd be bad if we're put under police surveillance. There's no telling what'll happen to you, too.
If you confess the truth, I don't mind just leaving this between the two of us. You'll tell me, won't you?
I have a right to be silent.
That's the same as admitting to it, you know. Go ahead.
Hey, where you at? Taking a leak? Let's meet up at the usual spot to hold our Phantom Thieves meeting.
Ryuji!
Idiot! As loud as always. But his timing's perfect. Won't you take me to your friends? I'd like everyone else to hear this as well.
I guess it can't be helped now.
Oh. Here? Is that girl a friend of yours?
What the hell?
What's the meaning of this?
I had him lead me here. Ryuji Sakamoto. On to Kamaki. And you're Kitagawa-kun, correct? Second year at Kosei High and former pupil of Madarame. I wanted to ask you all about this.
If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
An extremely similar technique was used for both Kamoshida and Madarame, while those affected by their acts were just coincidentally meeting up. How could that not raise suspicions?
What do you intend to do? Have you come just to say you're going to report us?
I bet someone told you to find us. The school can't have ties to criminals after all. And yet they turn a blind eye when it comes to suicide and sexual harassment. Those adults are just using you. I feel sorry for you.
I know.
Huh?
That's why I would like to verify the justice you speak of.
What?
I'm the only one who knows about you. If you prove what you're doing is just, I'll erase this.
She wants to make a deal.
There is someone whose heart I'd like you to change.
Who?
So you're not saying it's impossible. However, I cannot tell you that just yet. Let's continue our talk after school tomorrow. On the roof. Assuming you accept my offer, that is.
It's just turning into a real pain.
It's your fault.
You were careless. I don't think you truly understood how high the stakes were. Anything to say, Ryuji?
Why are you singling me out? On got recorded too, you know?
You spoke first.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, what should we do? That girl's got dirt on us.
A recording seems to be insufficient evidence, though. And even with that, there's no way they could prove our methods.
Considering who we're dealing with, I think it might be a trap.
Regardless, this guy would be in real trouble. He's on probation after all.
Things would get rough if we didn't have our leader. And I totally don't want to deal with the police.
Then, we have no other choice but to go along with it.
Yes, it's best we agree, at least for the time being. We made a crucial mistake, but not a critical one. We'll just have to recover from here on out.
Yeah, my bad. So, we doing this?
It's our only choice.
Alright, we're meeting on the school rooftop tomorrow, yeah?
What about me? I could always sneak in if necessary.
That'll draw too much attention. You should just wait outside, Yusuke. What could she be scheming?
I'm so effing pissed. We just gotta do what she says? Considering what has happened, it seems we have no other choice. I wonder whose heart the student council president would want us to change. It don't matter to me. But there might be a reason behind who she picks, right? I wonder who it is. I'm curious myself. She mentioned how she wants us to prove our justice, does she not? Yeah, she definitely did. Then there must be some reasoning behind her choice. Please contact me immediately if you find anything out. And don't go picking any fights, okay? Do you understand, Ryuji? Why are you singling me out? I ain't dumb!
Hey!
Be careful. She's a shrewd one. We'd best be prepared for anything. Okay, so it's the 13th. Bathhouse. May as well buy some SP stuff while I'm there too.
Oh! What do you want to do?
It's a bit too hot. I should probably get out before I get lightheaded.
What's up?
Whoa, you're so red. Are you okay? I know it feels good, but don't overdo it. I have to admit, pushing yourself that much was kind of impressive.
Hey, hey.
Be nice to head home soon, but can you move? Getting the vapors. Oh my god, there's actually a trophy for getting in the bath, but making yourself hyperventilator. I was looking for the word. Lightheaded or something. People said when they made a request that it got granted. Really, that sounds super useful. Come on, pay up. You understand the position you're in, right? Oh, it's one of... I forgot. It's all of this thing. June 14th.
Hey!
Hey, it's you! Morning. Going to school now? I'm just heading home. The morning sun is too bright. What about your job?
Nope.
I pulled an all-nighter. Journalist Ichiko Oya works around the clock, you know? Well, you work hard on your studies.
I was thinking you might not show.
So, whose heart do you want us to change?
A mafia boss.
Mafia?
Jab Peanut with the 55 bits, thank you very much. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today?
This group seems to be the cause of the rise in phishing scams. What's worse, once you're in their sights, they won't stop threatening you until they get what they want. They'll force you to take part in their scams, threaten your family, and ultimately destroy your life.
Holy shit.
It appears that their victims include some of our students.
No!
They primarily target juveniles.
What's their boss's name?
Nobody knows. The victims are being threatened not to testify. So even the police can't get a grasp of the situation.
That's where you want us to start?
You should be able to pull it off. If you're really the righteous Phantom Thieves. Or is Akechi-kun correct when he says you act without justice?
Can't you say something witty back at her?
Please don't tell the cops.
You totally let her win.
Their main
Exhausted.
hub of
Yeah,
activity
same.
is in Shibuya. That's all the information I have.
This has been a lazy
You have
Friday
2
for me.
weeks. Once that is passed, I'll submit all the evidence I have to the police and to the school. I hope you don't let me down.
She really had the upper hand in that exchange.
Don't let me down. Damn it, she was just bossing us around.
Come on, we should get in touch with Yusuke.
The student council president from Chujin Academy? Are you saying that Makoto was sticking her nose into this phantom thief business?
You seem upset.
I'm not... Why would Makoto? Bringing up my sister to upset me, are you? It seems there's no limit to your duplicity. Fine. I'll listen to everything you have to say before I decide the truth of your statements.
I'm so mad.
The Mafia.
Can we really do this?
Either way, we have almost no information on our target. This guy's a crime boss, so I wouldn't be surprised if he had a palace. Still.
Isn't this a prime opportunity for us, though?
How? We're in huge trouble.
Even after we punished an evil man who seemed to be good, the public did not acknowledge us. However, if we take down an actual criminal, let alone a target the police don't have answers for.
Right. That might make people believe in us.
I get it. That means even Akechi will have to acknowledge us as the Phantom Thieves. What do you say, leader?
Let's prove our justice.
Hell yeah! We just gotta do what we always do.
Our time limit is 2 weeks, correct? We can't afford to waste too much time. I'll ask around Kosei and see if there are any victims.
Okay, I know some girls who go to Shibuya pretty often. I'll check with them about it.
All right, and I'm gonna see what I can find on the net. That leaves our school up to you and Morgana. You figured out what to do during the whole Kamoshida thing, right?
I'll back you up.
All right, let's get back together at the end of the week once we've got all our info. I'll get in touch with you guys later.
We're meeting in front of the school tomorrow, right? Don't worry. I'm sure we'll find something new.
Could I have a moment?
What's up?
Well, I had a yearning to see the Sayuri, so if you're heading homeward, I'll accompany you. Ah, the Sayuri. It seems to suit this cafe quite well. I'm glad I chose to leave it here. I fear I have found myself in quite a horrible mess.
What are you talking about?
To put it bluntly, I am in need of your assistance. Please, listen to what I must say. Throughout my artistic career, there have been moments I've struggled with particular motifs or techniques. However, each of those struggles did eventually fade. Yet now I find myself in a similar situation, but the more I try to escape it, the worse it becomes. It seems I am trapped in what we in the art world call a slump. Are you aware that I am attending Kosei on an art scholarship? Such coveted grants are not given as charity. I must continually achieve within my field to remain eligible. Were I to lose my scholarship, I would likely have no choice but to leave the school as well. In the earlier days of my career, I would exclusively paint what I desired when I desired it. The only goal I had in mind was the pursuit of pure beauty. That goal is what drove me onward. I wanted nothing more than to attain the lustrous allure of the Sayuri in my own work. Yet, what reason do I have now? Holding on to my scholarship? Keeping a roof over my head? Worldly desires are all that spur my brush to move, and the resulting work reflects such impurity of mind. To be honest, I am unsure as to whether I can even call myself an artist anymore.
You seem stressed.
My apologies. It seems I got somewhat carried away there, but I simply cannot accept this lack of purpose in my work. That is why I am so upset with my own indecision. Such vague ambition is, in essence, a sin of sorts. Though I suppose allowing my young career to come to an end here would be even more sinful. I only wish to create a work I can be genuinely proud of. Just look at the Sayuri, her incandescent figure, alluring gaze. That is the meaning of pure beauty. Yet no matter how hard I try to replicate it, an elegance so sweet remains elusive to me. Why is that, you ask? It is surely because the painter behind the work differs. Because the soul differs. But, if my estimations are correct, the soul is nothing but another way to speak of the human heart. What, then, is the heart? How does it bring forth such beauty? I must understand. To be perfectly frank, though, I am unsure of how to do so. Would you be able to provide me assistance? You have already brought profound change to my world. Hence, I believe you, of all people, may be able to bring me closer to the truth.
I'd be glad to help.
You would? Wonderful. At the moment, my art teacher has yet to notice any drastic changes in my work. But I cannot hide forever. Impurity of the heart will undoubtedly seep onto an artist's canvas eventually. I must go now. My curfew approaches. I look forward to speaking about this matter again.
Rain, huh?
Hate the rain. Always brings me down. So I checked online and people were all talking about it all over. Now, in my expert opinion, Ida of Class 2D is guilty. You mean Ida-kun from our class? Wait, start from the beginning. What's he guilty of? Supposedly, he's been spending money left and right recently. Said it's because of some great part-time job he got. Well, I see. That may very well be worth looking into. Right? Can you try asking about it then on? I don't think he'd be cautious around a girl. In that case, yeah, I don't mind giving it a try. Although I've rarely talked to Ida-kun before. I'll be counting on you to back me up if something happens. Leave it to me. Thanks, that's a huge help. I'm hoping for some great things for this time from Takamaki-san's world-class wonderful acting. Shut it. I hope this will get us even marginally closer to those so-called boss. I leave this Ida to you two, and I have high hopes for your acting as well, Dan. You're both missing the point.
Hey!
Is it true that Ida guy's guilty? Well, we need to dig up some dirt first thing in the morning. Oh, have I not gone to the bookstore yet? No, I have. I just...
I don't like all this rain.
Welcome.
Oh, I bought those already. And then we go to the bathhouse again.
What do you want to do? Oh! What do you want to do?
It's a bit too hot. Should get up before I get lightheaded. Ah, again.
Hey, hey.
June 15th.
Hey!
We were able to grab a seat. Why don't you read something till we get there? The Art of Charm. ABCs of picking up ladies. This picture of the author. That smug grin irritates me.
Hey, hey!
I didn't realize how long you've been reading. So how far did you get? Seems like you still have some pages left. You should continue some other time. Oh, hi, Coco. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today?
The rumors are pretty.
Don't you think all that blackmail stuff is insane? I didn't think it had anything to do with me, but there are even victims in my class. Oh, I know all about that. Those guys supposedly come asking you if you want an easy, high-paying job. But then if you say yes, you get dragged into some real shady stuff. The teachers or student council pres will do something about it, though. People are real worried. Oh, are you talking about that posting? I wonder if she was serious about it. I heard she knew about Kamoshida's, the sexual harassment. She probably won't be too much help. That Ida guy's here. I'll try and ask him about it. We're counting on you. Leave it to me. That level of motivation actually makes me a little more nervous. In any case, let us know if you learn anything.
Nichima-kun, what is going on here? Apparently the damage done by this so-called mafia has even reached our student body.
Well,
I thought this absurdity was nothing but a joke. Not only are there victims, there are even rumors that some are involved with such crimes. I've even received inquiries from their guardians. Why is this happening?
unfortunately, I do not have the answer to that.
This is the greatest disgrace in the history of this academy, if it were to be discovered. This is a vital issue for the student council. Did I not ask you to resolve it?
You asked her to avoid it.
I'm doing the best I can.
And I can trust you? You must do something about this at once. You're the only one who is reliable around here. Don't let me down. From what I've heard, even the other students are starting to be dissatisfied with you. At this rate, you and I will both lose our roles at this school. Do you understand?
I do. Please, just give me a little more time.
Doing fine. Okay, yeah. I'm a little
Kids these days.
I'm a little tired myself, so this is gonna be a very chill stream tonight. So I handed a bill over at a convenience store and they told me they don't take foreign currency. What I gave them was a bona fide Japanese banknote. Don't tell me young people these days don't know who Hirobumi Ito is. I shudder to think that these will be the people shouldering Japan's economy. I hope you all know your stuff. Here's a quiz just to make sure. Hey. Between paper bills and coins, which one is issued by the government? Coins. Oh shit, I said both. No, that's wrong! So you're just a dull young person. Paper bills are printed by the bank and coins are issued by the government. Originally, the government made both coins and paper money. However, with the ability to make as much money as they wanted, the economy fell into chaos. An independent organization, namely the Bank of Japan, has been tasked with the printing paper money since. Did the teacher mean to pick someone else? There are definitely people who would have gotten that right. Coins, which don't have as much of an effect on the economy, are still produced by the government. You simply can't trust a moron to look after your finances. The best they can do is manage pocket change. Imagine all the money you could ever you want at your feet. I hope the next palace is somewhere awesome like that. Man, that's the first time since the very first time I played the original Persona 5 that I got a question wrong. I just wasn't looking.
This is why I season.
So, okay. I guess all I can do is investigate.
And so I really need some money right now. Can you tell me about this easy part-time job? I'm sure you know about it, Ida-kun. Please?
You don't need my help. A girl like you could probably get a job anywhere, right?
Huh? Now that you mention it, yes. So,
Yeah, I answered the question wrong.
What I mean is...
This is going south fast.
Oh, Francois!
Huh?
Huh? My cat Francois got run over by a car and also has an incurable illness. I need money fast.
That's not convincing at all. Is she talking about me?
If Francois were to die, I think I'd die too. Probably.
Come on, don't talk like that.
If you don't like it, then tell me about that easy part-time job. You know something, don't you? I've heard the rumors.
Rumors? Was it Nishiyama who...
Nishiyama?
Oh,
Hey, what was that about Nishiyama?
that's...
She actually got the momentum back. She's not acting anymore now, is she? Come on. Let's leave this guy to Lady On and go look for that Nishiyama fellow.
I can see it.
That's what I heard too.
It's almost the rainy season, but the constant rain bums me out. I don't want to do anything. What are you talking about? The rainy season is the time to buy any limited rainy day goods. In fact, there's a limited time drizzled natto that's sold at Shibuya Station's underground level. Wow, you really know so much about specials. Okay, so it's at Shibuya Station's underground mall. And luckily, I think in this version, you don't have to buy all the drinks.
Do you have a minute? You're looking for something, right? I want to help you out, so please ask me anything.
Where's Nishiyama?
Nishiyama? He usually hangs out with Ida. Oh, so you want to ask him about Ida? So that's why Takamaki-san was chasing him. I'm sorry, I don't know where he is right now. He usually stays till late, so I think he's probably still somewhere in the school. I'll keep digging around while you're looking for him.
Well, I guess we can let him handle this. We'll have to ask someone else about Nishiyama's whereabouts. Can you think of anyone who might know?
Maybe...
Is this about the scam group? I heard there have been some victims, students that have become victims. It would cause quite a lot of buzz if you could solve it. Let me know if you learn anything. Is President Nijima keeping an eye on you? Student council's on edge. Hurry up. Do you have anything you want to ask about? Nishiyama. Nishiyama-kun, are you looking for him? He's a really serious student with great grades. I always see him at the library after school. The library's just up on the floor above this one. Why don't you go talk to him?
I can see it.
Nishiyama, that's me. You're that transfer student, right? You need something?
What's this about a job?
Job? That's something Ida... Wait, are you doing something, Am? He's been acting really strange lately.
Want to help him.
Oh, what do you mean? Is he really wrapped up in something shady?
Need more details.
One day, the two of us went to Shibuya, and a man approached us over near Central Street. He asked if we were interested in an easy part-time job. I said I wasn't, but Ida was into it. He was asking the guy all sorts of questions.
How much was he offering?
I don't know. I was so scared I ended up going home alone. I only heard that it'll only take 10 minutes, and it's good for people who don't stand out.
Anything else?
Ida started spending a lot of money. That's when his strange behavior began, too. But that's all I know. That's enough, right?
A man on Central Street, huh? That is suspicious. Maybe he was making him commit crimes?
Have you found anything out? I've tried looking into this high-paying part-time job myself. People seem to be talking about it here as well. Supposedly a man will talk to you in broad daylight over on Central Street. Your job is to deliver a small envelope he hands you. Well, I will contact you again if I learn anything more.
So that means this part-time job is somehow crime-related. It takes 10 minutes, is good for people who don't stand out, and involves a small envelope. Does that ring any bells? It's something the Mafia would definitely be up to.
Drugs.
Like illegal drugs? Maybe they made Ida smuggle drugs for them. That definitely fits with the small envelope. And you can get arrested just for possession.
Did you meet Nishiyama? Well, I looked into Ida on my own anyway. Rumor has it he got involved in some kind of suspicious part-time job. And that job's apparently totally insane. Something about trafficking drugs, I think. I hear they ask you to take part in it on Central Street, in broad daylight even.
So he is smuggling. This won't be pretty. Come on, let's go back to Lady An. We'll ask Ida directly.
Let's do it.
I can't do this.
Please tell me about the job, or else my beloved Francois.
She's still doing that? Alright, take over for her.
Tell us the truth.
Come on, you two? I already told you I don't know.
Nishiyama told me everything.
He did? That bastard! Damn it! Shit. Well, if you already know about it, fine. I don't want to talk about it here. Let's go somewhere a little quieter.
What's up with you? Especially in front of everyone. Yeah, I got a job. So what? Isn't that normal? What are you getting at?
You're a pizza smuggler. No.
How did you... I've only told one person about that. Of all people. I can't believe you were the one to find out. You're right. They told me they had an easy part-time job for me, and I ended up smuggling drugs. All I had to do was put envelopes into coin lockers, and they said they'd give me a hefty paycheck. I didn't know what was in the envelopes, though. Still, This is what came out of it.
Are you being threatened?
So you knew, huh? They started threatening me right after they deposited the money into my bank account. They had pictures of me carrying the goods. Said they'd expose what I did unless I paid them off. You know? Why are you even asking me this stuff? Are you just gonna use my job to blackmail me too?
Never.
I see. Well, even if you were planning on doing that, I don't have any money I could give you. If you're really interested in that job, try heading over to Central Street. That's where they told me about it. I told you everything you want to know, right? Can I go? Well then.
How'd it go? Did Anne's acting help at all? I'm thinking probably not. It went perfectly, I think. More importantly, were you able to find anything out? It's drugs. So they asked you to deliver drugs. That's serious. I just searched for Shibuya drugs and got tons of hits too. So they're making people traffic drugs and then threatening them. That must be what I heard people talking about in Shibuya. They seem to be going about this quite openly during the daytime. What a bold methodology. I would imagine they would do it at night. I wonder why they chose the day. They need to blend in. I see. Yes, more students will be out during the day when the police will become more cautious at night. Ryuji, you're over in Shibuya right now, right? Do you see anyone like that there? Yeah, I'm at Central Street. It's tough to tell, though. I mean, there are just way too goddamn many people around here. The goddamn rain's not helping out either. The sun will be setting soon. What should we do? Let's do this tomorrow. Yeah, that seems like our only choice now. We can split up and search separately then. In any case, we have some new intel. Let's call that progress for today. Whoever asks us to take on that job should know who their boss is, too. Alright, I'll get in touch with you guys later tonight and come up with a plan. I thought I actually had a customer, but it's just you. I never get any customers when it rains. The cash register is going to run dry at this rate. We have to find them tomorrow for sure. This is the only lead we have right now. Yes, it is highly likely that this part-time solicitor is somehow related to the Mafia. If we tail him, he may lead us straight back to his boss. He talked to Ida and Nishiyama over at Central Street, right? Indeed, it seems that is where our target waits. But then, who should be the one to go? Leave it to me. Yeah, that's probably the best idea. I wouldn't stand out too much. I'll take that as a compliment. I have no objections. We'll leave this to you. Tricking people and using that as blackmail. These bastards are true cowards. It's kind of scary to think that people like that are all over around the city. Well, guys, we gotta brace ourselves. We're up against a serious criminal here. Now we're calling the maid.
Oh. Hi.
You understand what I told you last time, right? And you still want to request me?
Hey.
Fine, I guess I'll have to talk to you properly about it. Just wait for me there.
Jeez.
Are you serious? I told you that the story about my sick little sister was a lie. You know you're being used for money and you still request me? It's fun. Huh? Are you an extreme masochist or something? You really are one strange kid. I'm a mediocre teacher and a mediocre maid, and yet you listen to everything I have to say. You're the complete opposite of me. I don't even properly attend to my students' needs.
So...
The money is actually an apology. There was a student named Takase at the school I taught at before Shujin. Takase-kun was considered a problem child since he had the lowest grades and skipped school a lot. So I was put in charge of guiding him, or rather pushing him to transfer to another school. But when I got to know him, I realized he wasn't a problem child after all. In fact, he was working several part-time jobs just so he could cover his living expenses. His relatives took him in when his parents died, so he had to make money to support himself. He couldn't attend school every day, but he was motivated to study. That's why I decided to tutor him. After I started working with him, his grades started to improve, slowly but surely. But I was told that it was wrong to only help certain students and not others. Then a strange rumor about him being juvenile delinquent began to circulate. And on top of that, I got called into the principal's office. He threatened me, saying that if I could be dismissed if I continued to tutor Takase-kun. How terrible. Yeah, and you could say the same about me. I got scared of losing my job and having rumors spread about me, so I canceled our upcoming tutor sessions. Takase-kun was on his way to one of his part-time jobs when I told him. Out of all days, it was New Year's Eve and it had been pouring rain all day. And he died in a car crash. He sounded so depressed when I told him that I couldn't tutor him anymore. But then he said it was no big deal because he had to work anyway, so I wouldn't feel bad. If only I kept my promise to him. It's not your fault. Takase-kun was exhausted from the tutoring sessions and working all his part-time jobs. His guardians blamed me for the accident, saying it was all my fault he was so tired. They said that they were going to sue me and take the issue to the media and the Board of Education. I wouldn't have been accused of a crime, but if word had gotten out, the school would have been done for. I wanted to continue teaching no matter what, so I ended up paying them the apology money so they wouldn't sue me or say anything. Are you okay with that? It was my indecisiveness that backed him into a corner, and I blame myself every day. I know paying them isn't going to bring him back, but it's the only way I can atone for my sins. It seems like his guardians are satisfied with our arrangements, so... See, nothing ever good comes from getting involved with me. I have to keep my distance to avoid hurting others so I don't meddle in my students' lives. I've been coming here because of a random twist of fate, but we should say goodbye as well. I want to see you again, though. You're really not the type to back down, are you? I guess we're into this together, now that I told you the whole story, right?
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do about the other teachers so you get free periods with them, too. I look forward to continuing our relationship. Temperance rank 5, sorry. Free time. Gain free time in other teachers' classes with Kawakami's help.
Alright.
So now we can goof off in every class. Alrighty, time to clean. I'm going to put more energy into it than usual today. Oh my, this room is so dusty. Even though I wipe the place squeaky clean every visit. Well, I guess it's all for you, Master. I'll work hard to earn my keep. Oh, wow, it's so dusty if my cough is already this bad. Maybe we'd be better off tearing this place down than trying to clean it. Well, the chicness of this room is truly its charm, so let's keep it as is. Alright, I have to go.
Thank you so much.
I'll be eagerly waiting your next request, Master. So weird. But I feel so terrible for her. Oh, is this Master? Thank you for using our service today, and thank you for forgetting to call on the thing so that I don't get this in my history. That is so soul-draining. I'm just going to talk normally. No point in making sales calls this late anyway. By the way, I've been wanting to ask, but do you live in that cafe right now? There's always this nice curry smell around the place. Do you get to eat that place's curry every day? You want some? Oh, then I can serve it to you. Imagine if it was cooked by your own maid with lots of love. Well, okay, that was a joke, but God, I could really go for some homemade curry right now. Sorry, I can't seem to shake this cough. I've been so busy lately. But I'll always be ready and waiting for Master to request me. Ma'am, stop. Okay, don't stay up too late at night. Ugh, it's so stuffy in this bag. Now, for today's train news. Today's headlines are: shady drug deals in Shibuya. Is the same organization behind this and both this and the extortions? Alongside the phishing scams that have been on the rise, this may be their source of funding. Restaurant factory fire. A worker from the restaurant giant Hanaruya was arrested for arson. Though he admits to the charges, he claims to not know why he did it. The industry is raising eyebrows. Yeah, something weird happened in food service before, right? Some employee cooking naked. Well, with all these extortions and scams, this world's really messed up. Yeah, that was, what, Big Dick Burger or something that I accidentally called it?
I don't get it.
I saw Nijima arguing with the principal about the mafia or something. What was that all about? I hear her older sister's involved with the investigation. Maybe she's just trying to play detective too. Are you kidding me? I can't handle a student council president with no focus. Let's begin class. We'll continue from last time.
Well...
Mr. Ushimaru, get out and let my student goof off, please. What? I don't know what this business is. You better study on your own until I return.
Hey!
That voice, hey, wasn't that Kawakami on the PA? There's no way that announcement was real. It must have been the signal. Kawakami will sometimes give you free time by calling teachers out of class. Use this time to do various things such as reading or crafting infiltration tools. However, you will gain knowledge by choosing to study instead. Please keep this trade-off in mind. Kawakami's been kind enough to give us this free time, so we better put it to good use.
What do you want to do?
So what's the plan? Read. Finish the art of charm. The XYZs of applying pickup techniques. Keep looking smooth even if you drop the ball. This picture of the author, that smug grin just irritates me.
Oh.
So you finished reading The Art of Charm. It's just a sleazy book about picking up girls, but it did have some good tips on being charming. The teacher's back.
Waste of my time.
God, they don't even know who called me out. Anyway, time to resume the lesson.
Yep.
Phew, that was close. Kawakami helped us a good chunk of free time, though.
Okay, we're all here.
There sure are a lot of high schoolers during the day. They must be targeting them somehow.
Finding the specifics may be difficult. With such a crowd, the odds are against us.
We have to do this.
Right. We're gonna grab him by the tail.
You should head over to Central Street, like we planned yesterday.
Sweet. Let's get going. Let me know if you find any shady people.
Alright, let's go. Just as we planned. We might end up running into the Mafia. Be ready for anything.
I have something.
Hello.
Are you investigating here with your friends today? I hope something comes of it. I'll be counting on you. Is she following us? Nah, that can't be. Once again, nothing to report. There are many people falling victim, yet no perpetrators. They appear and disappear as they please. Not only that, but they blend in with normal teenagers. Stop complaining. If we don't try getting information, people will say the police are useless. The media are already on our case, and the higher-ups aren't doing a thing. This is bad for morale.
Hey, aren't you interested in all the hottest brand names? We're having a special sale just over there. How about you go take a peek?
We ordered way too much, so I have a ton left over. My boss will kill me if I go back to him with all these extras. Look, I'll sell them to you for cheap. What do you say?
What should we do? It depends on the price, wouldn't you say?
Hey, what about you? These are unforgettable deals.
I'm busy.
Well, that's disappointing. Come back if you change your mind.
Come on, the shop's right around here. How about you come take a look?
Seems like some kind of sale. You probably shouldn't bother.
What's wrong, kid? Don't see guys like me very often? I want a part-time job. That's supposed to be some kind of password? I have no idea what you're talking about. I haven't been here long. Try talking to someone else. Don't play dumb with me. Are you confusing me with someone else? I've got a friend around here. Sometimes I see him in the alley across the way, but I don't think he's there today. He might be near the station. Go there if you want to see him.
I see.
Maybe this other person would know something. Apparently he's near the station, so go take a look over there. Miss President's here. I walked past her at the station. Is she keeping an eye on us? Maybe. I guess she's curious about all of this. Well, let's just ignore her. She's not getting in our way. More importantly, how are things on your guys' end? Nothing so far. I want to try staking out the underground walkway. Then I'll check around the Onogami line. I guess I'll get there from on the other ground. I will gather some more intel in the underground shopping mall as well. Please continue on your end.
Everyone's really going about this seriously. They're definitely worthy of being phantom thieves. We can't fall behind either. Let's look for that homeless man.
Oh.
You seem to be working hard. Did you find any clues? You're gonna find a homeless person? That's a good idea. They would know a lot about what goes on in this town. I haven't seen any here, but I bet there's some in the underground area. Underground. I don't like the idea of it, but we should go check it out. Hey, I was on a message board the other day and I came across this. Bill 10,000 to HQ. Huh? Is that code for something? It's a little suspicious. Yeah, a lot of people have been having weird conversations like that online.
Focus.
What's with that scary look on your face? If you have something to say to me, just say it. I want a part-time job. A part-time job? You're not talking about some ordinary job, huh? Take my advice. Don't do it. They'll squeeze every last penny out of you with threats and extortion. Some of my friends have fallen victim to their schemes. That mafia is evil, I tell you. How do I meet them? They'll come to you eventually if you walk around this area around now. But just so you know who to avoid, I'll teach you how to tell them apart from normal people. They use weird phrases, code words, you know? That's how they communicate with each other. Anyway, watch out if you hear any of that stuff. They'll try to come for you even during the day. They're relentless when it comes to targeting teens. How's it going? Have you found anything? Maybe a little. Ah, so you've already grasped something already, as expected of someone like you, John. Oh, it's the first time I said my name. Why don't we just go over the intel we've gathered so far? I'll start. Supposedly some guy near the access way was talking about some kind of strong drugs. I'm not counting on anything, but I'll go check it out. As for me, I heard about someone soliciting a high-paying job at the station plaza. Apparently they're mostly targeting girls. I'll go see what it's about. On my end, I heard there are people saying strange things in the back alley near the arcade. Something about ice and vegetables and something about snow tomorrow. I will go observe, just in case. The arcade is on Central Street, correct?
Alright. We should do what we can to help them out. I have no idea which of these leads are real. Try going to the most suspicious sounding place.
The most suspicious sounding place would be the back alley, of course.
I can see it.
Hello? Have you made any progress toward finding the boss?
Shibuya's a big place.
Well, you aren't wrong about that.
Hey, you two got some time? I have a great job for you. It's real easy. Guess you could call it a delivery job.
It seems we didn't have to look very hard in the end.
You're high schoolers, yeah? Don't you want something more than just your allowances?
Hey, it's Gangster Johnny Young Bosch.
Do you mean that of suspicious materials?
Huh, you're a funny girl.
So, you won't answer me. Then I was right.
Huh? What's up with you anyways? Why are you asking all these questions, huh?
Violence is not the answer.
Oh.
It was all a joke. Why would I get worked up over some dumb kids? Anyways, I can't hang. See ya.
If you don't want to deal with us, we could always go see your boss ourselves.
You really gonna say that knowing who he is? No way I believe that. Well, I'm out of here. You guys are annoying me.
I'm pretty sure he's part of the mafia we're looking for.
Let's go after him.
I think we should get some proof before we do that. I tried to trick him into saying something, but he dodged all the traps I was laying down. By the way, thanks for standing up for me.
Problem.
I'm going to go now.
That boss seems tricky. And it looks like he taught his subordinates well, too. No wonder the police are having trouble catching him. Anyway, you have some serious guts. You didn't back down at all against that hooligan. Though we still didn't end up with any new information. Let's stop here for today.
How about it? Want to meet up? Let's do it. Do you think it's safe, though? We did ask tons of people, so there's a chance we're getting followed. Just to be safe, we should refrain from doing anything to make ourselves stand out. The sun will be setting soon, so let's disband for today and report our findings tomorrow. Why don't we meet at karaoke tomorrow? We can talk in private and it'll be cheap after school. Ah, that must be what they call hustle hour. Dude, it's muscle hour. Wait, is that wrong too? Hello? Happy hour. Muscle hour just sounds sweaty. Anyway, see you guys at karaoke tomorrow.
It's an unknown number.
Hello, this is Nijima. Makoto Nijima. Thanks for earlier.
How'd you get my number?
I dug it up. I realize I'm apologizing after the fact, but it just didn't feel right keeping it from you, so that's all. Bye.
Wait, seriously?
You talking to a woman? I heard her voice. Speaking of, some girl called looking for you around noon. Said she's the class president. Said she's got something that belongs to you. She seemed to know you, so I gave her your number.
There we go.
She must have looked up LeBlanc's address trying to contact you. That Nijima sure is thorough. Then again, she called you just to apologize. It's a bit weird, but maybe she's not so bad after all.
Ooh, crossword puzzle.
Hey, hey!
Held to inform the public. Oh, I'm behind, so I gotta figure out which one it is. Conference. This is when the press is brought together to hear reports on some kind of information being made public. They can either be planned or assembled last minute. When press conferences are held, different entrances and exits are usually established so the speakers won't get bombarded by the press as they make their leave.
Alright.
I see.
Oh wow, even I couldn't figure that one out.
Nice.
You got a bit smarter after solving those crosswords. Hey, bathhouse again.
What do you want to do?
It's a bit too hot. Oh, it's the same shit.
What's up? Hey, hey.
Is it just me or the Toronto police here today? I got a job you can do. Want to hear more? A psychotic breakdown. Oh, you mean how they're increasing security in Shibuya? This scum of society. Hurry up and arrest them.
So, we meet again. But my, what murky weather we're having. Speaking of murky, there haven't been any new developments in the Phantom Thief incidents. If they go so far as using calling cards to get attention, I doubt Madarame's case will be the last. What kind of target will they choose next? What do you think?
Criminal, I would think.
The Phantom Thieves only target criminals, huh? Is that really true? Supposing it is, there are plenty of villains in the world. How do they choose who to go after? Oh, sorry. I'm getting lost in my own head. I have to stay on top of any Phantom Thieves activity due to what I said on the air. If you hear any rumors at school, I hope you can let me know.
Aw, for real? We didn't get anything?
God, they suck.
And we're going nowhere with this. Hey, can't we ask Miss President to change it up?
You mean change our target?
Just gotta show our justice to satisfy her, right? There are tons of shitty adults in this world. It's not like it matters who we're going after. She says this is for the students, but I bet it's just so she can go brag about it on college apps.
But that mafia's stealing money from kids. We can't just accept that. It doesn't matter who the target came from anymore.
An's right. We want to give courage to the weak. Isn't this the perfect target to accomplish that goal? They really have no talent.
Never thought it'd be this noisy if you weren't singing. Anyways, I'm sure we'll shut a catchy up if we pull this off, but...
That's exactly why we should do it.
It all comes down to intel in the end. If we don't start finding tips on that front, we'll never get any further than this.
There has to be someone who has what we need.
Who could that be?
Yeah, no way we just happen to know someone who'd...
Wait, that journalist!
You mean the woman who was staking out Madarame's house?
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about her! Didn't she give you her card?
The business card says Ichiko Oya at the Mayasa newspaper.
This is for a rather major publication.
Think we can trust her?
There's no other way.
Okay, let's contact her. Oh, yes. Thank you. He says our time's up. Should we extend it?
Happy hour's over, yeah? Come on, let's just go.
How wasteful.
Anyways, I guess we just gotta wait for that journalist to email us back. Let us know ASAP when she responds. Got it?
I have to wonder what a karaoke bar would be like.
Hey.
You've been coming home late. Hope you're not sticking your nose in other people's business. Sheep's sharp as ever, but it's more like we're the ones being dragged into things. Oh, it's Kawakami time.
Oh!
It's Kawakami time. It's Kawakami time. Feel like any customers on rainy days. Today I have a special item on the menu just for Master. Would you like that for 5,000 yen?
Hey!
Thank you so much.
Thank you for always requesting me. Well then, please wait for me till I get there.
Listen.
Hey, you know how you listened to my story the other day? You listened to my secrets. I've been feeling more at ease since then. I've never been able to tell anybody about it, so I figured I should actually do some housekeeping today to say thanks. Sorry, I need to take a break. You just got here. Want the rest of it? I'm so touched that you care for my well-being, Master. Oh, I'm at my limit. So exhausted. I'm beat. Can't stop coughing. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. Ugh. Just kidding. I just wanted to slack off a bit. I mean, there's nothing left for me to hide from you, so the truth comes out, you know? Now that I think about it, I'm glad you're the one who found out about me being a maid. Are you going to be alright in this dusty room? And have you been eating well? You need to eat fresh vegetables and none of that instant stuff. Vitamins are super important. You're going to turn out like me if you don't take care of yourself. I guess I should get more sleep. I feel all achy. Takase-kun's guardian said they need more money, so I had my boss give me more shifts. I had to beg for him then. I had to beg him for them, but don't overdo it. Oh, it's fine. Nothing you should worry about.
Besides,
I feel more at ease. Now that I have someone who knows about what I'm going through, I'm talking about you. Super housekeeping allows you to request Kawakami to make courier infiltration tools for you.
All right.
Uh-oh, time's up. I'm gonna have to get to my next job, so I'm gonna head out.
I'll see you later then.
Thanks for using our service. Oh, is this Master? Thanks for using our service today. So I guess it's a good thing I splurged to the doctors. I finally got some cough medicine that works. Hey, you gotta do some cleaning and ventilating on your own even when I'm gone, okay? If you neglect stuff like that, it makes you more likely to get sick. How are you feeling, though? Who, me? I mean, I'm tired, but that's nothing new. Wait a minute, we're supposed to be talking about you. Don't change the subject. Oh, but if you do get sick, I'll look after you anytime, so please don't forget to request me. Ugh, I finally get rid of the cough, and now I have the headaches and shivers. Times like these are why we invented energy drinks. I'm just gonna chug one and push through. Okay, see you later.
Makoto?
I received a call from your school today. They were asking if you've made any lifestyle changes recently. Huh? I gave him a suitable enough answer, but is there some kind of issue at school? No, it's nothing. I'm sorry to worry you.
Hey.
You've been coming home late these days. I doubt you would do such a thing, but try to avoid wandering around Shibuya late at night. I've heard stories of girls your age throwing their lives away out there. Getting wrapped up in shady sex deals, blackmailed into sex work. I've heard rumors about that as well. People have been mentioning it at school. These aren't mere rumors. I know of a few such cases. Well, it should be nothing for you to worry about. Just concentrate on your studies for now. They're unforgivable. Yo, did that reporter get in touch with you yet? We only just emailed her the other day. Why are you so hasty? I don't know. I've been looking for info, but I can't find a damn thing. We only got 2 weeks left, man. Duh, we're in a hurry. To be more precise, it's 10 days. We ain't gonna have much time even if we start right after she responds. Looks like this battle will have to be a quick one then. We must also consider what we do in case she fails to respond entirely. Hey, don't jinx this! I am merely discussing all of the possible outcomes. Aren't you nervous about this? Nervousness will not help us solve anything at this point. Were that the solution to our problem, I would be much quicker to turn into panic. Wow, he's like some kind of philosopher. I think he's just an idiot. Hey, tomorrow's my in-game birthday.
Nijima-senpai, aren't you going to help me? You said you would keep it a secret, but rumors have started getting out.
Does this guy have a different voice now?
You didn't leak that information, did you?
He's voiced by Bryce Papenbrook in one scene and Robbie Damon in another.
Even that delinquent found out. He might try and threaten me too. Why is this happening to me? I can't afford to keep paying.
I found some clues regarding your incident. I just need you to wait a bit longer.
You're really gonna help? Everyone thinks you're just doing it for a letter of recommendation.
That is not true. My goal here is to protect the students of this school.
Please. Please hurry.
We'll just have to wait for any word. Let's just prepare the plan in the meanwhile. Sorry to bother you while you were expecting information from that journalist. However, do you remember that thread about the group of burglars in Shibuya? It seems the one who posted about his brother is a student at my school. After some prodding, I was able to pry a few more details out of him. Oh right, I was actually wondering about that. It didn't sound like they had anything to do with the mafia we've been chasing. Indeed, now I was able to ascertain his brother's name. It's Kazuya Makigami. Dude, it's freaking crazy someone involved in that shit goes to your school. Nice going, Yusuke. And you found the name of the guy we're looking for. That was super awesome. All we gotta do now is punish him in mementos. This burglar guy ain't gonna be as near as scary as the mafia. He's just a plain dude, right? We'll show him what being a phantom thief's really all about. Seems we are unanimous then. We can further discuss details at the hideout. We have our target. We also have the mafia to deal with too, so make sure the timing's right. Anyway, let's all meet up at the hideout when you're ready. I haven't gone to Memento since we started. Saturday the 18th. Talk to Yusuke in Shibuya Underground Walkway to begin his confidant.
Hello?
Ah, the station is always full of people. It serves as the perfect spot for people watching. By the way, do you have any business here? I came to see you. You must have a wealth of free time if that is your decision.
May I get a word?
I would like to speak with you. This may be a good opportunity to deepen my bond with Yusuke. Do you have time? Let's talk.
Yes.
Do you remember how I mentioned my need to understand the heart? Well, I'm having a hard time grasping it. How will I be able to reach the truth of pure beauty? What should I paint to capture the contents of the heart? Mementos. Ah, I see. Mementos. I haven't been there yet, though. The desire that emanates from that place is the root of humanity. Incredible. You honestly have a unique perspective on things.
Okay.
With that decision and destination in mind, let us make haste.
Oh.
This distorted realm, teeming with shadows, the physical embodiment of the desires is the human heart. The same thing which brought forth the beauty of the Sayuri can also create such morbid fabrications. But I actually find that aspect to be quite fascinating. The heart is akin to an abyss. Now regarding the source of my slump, I actually have an idea. In another dimension, I saw the perversion of Madarame's heart. At that moment, the art realm I had so much faith in was distorted by greed and unchecked desires. That is when the true ugliness of the world became clear to me. And from that point onward, my brush had been stayed by crippling hesitation. Does pure beauty truly exist? And if so, can hands tainted by Madarame's depravity capture it? Considering such intense questions only served to distance me from reality, doubt filled my mind. I struggled to find a reason to move my brush again. And honestly, I still have yet to discover a suitable answer.
What is the matter?
Have you been overcome by an urge to paint? Give me your brush. Please do not rush me. I will need a little more time. The lingering uncertainty present in this place seems to be sharpening my senses. I feel a revelation approaching. Yes, inspiration has struck. That must be it, such brilliant composition. Ha, my heart races. How elegant. You wish to carry out your distorted will, foolish shadow?
Let's go.
I shall cut you down for interrupting my work.
Let's go.
Take this!
What?
Persona! There! Persona! Go down! Persona! Persona! Ravage them! Let's go. Go down! Do it!
It seems I've become too passionate. I'm glad you were here. You have my thanks. You're like Theo.
What are you talking about?
I was referring to Van Gogh's brother, Theo. Van Gogh did not achieve fame in his lifetime, but found an admirer and supporter in his brother.
Admirer?
Well, there aren't many who are willing to deal with my eccentricity. By the way, what's in your hand? A card?
It's a blank card the shadow dropped.
Whenever I see blank paper, I have the urge to draw something on it. May I? Impossible. Good. What? A satisfactory result. What do you think? Not bad, wouldn't you say? Soon enough, my slump will be a thing of...
Recarm.
My picture turned into a real skill card?
That's an amazing power.
Indeed. Would you mind helping me further? If I can overcome this slump, I should be able to aid our group like earlier. Perhaps even more so. I know. Why don't we act as the thieves we are and strike a deal?
I'm counting on you.
Yes, you can rely on me.
I can sense Yusuke's trust in me.
Multiple cards were discovered among your belongings, replicas of the same design. I don't have a clue how these cards were used, but someone proficient in the arts was close to you. What were you having this person do?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Emperor persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Card duplication. Allow Yusuke to duplicate skill cards.
All right.
You can now ask Yusuke to use his duplication ability to make copies of skill cards. To copy a skill card, give Yusuke a blank card and the card you want to copy. Both cards will be available for you to pick up the next day. The blank card will be transformed to create a new skill card. Yusuke will return both the new and original cards to you. Blank cards can be obtained from search objects and mementos. Try to find as many as you can.
We've done enough for today. I've completed a rough sketch. I'll finish this back at the dorm. I'll contact you once it's done. I'm in your debt.
Thank you for all your assistance today. You helped me discover some truly wonderful inspiration. I must say I never expected my art skills would ever prove useful for the Phantom Thieves. I have to hold up my end of the deal, so I'll perform to the best of my ability. You need only ask. Thanks. I should be the one thanking you. Without your help, I could not have finished today's piece. Now, we should be heading back. I have to apply the finishing touches as soon as possible. Huh. For the first time in a long while, my brush will dance again.
See you.
The journalist responded to me.
The Crossroads Bar. This is from that journalist, right? She wants to meet you there now? Looks like this Crossroads place is in Shinjuku. A meetup in Shinjuku.
What's Shinjuku like?
Let me see. I guess to put it simply, it's a nightlife district for adults. You should send everyone a message and let them know what you're up to.
Shinjuku at night, huh? That sounds rather dangerous. Where should we meet up? Stand by, Ann. It'll be easier to move around with less of us. My apologies. I don't have the money to take the train there. Then you're on standby too. Me and him will go, okay? Got it. If he's going, I don't need to worry. We'll leave it to you then. Well, I guess there's that. Let's meet up in Shibuya. Careful, you two. I shall be sure to save money for situations like this from now on.
Wait, are you gonna go in your school uniform? It would be bad for you to stand out. You should change before you go.
You're in your uniform?
Huh? No choice. I didn't have the time to go home. People aren't gonna notice anyways with this t-shirt over it.
You stand out.
Oh, you think so? I thought this is normal.
I'm surprised you were thinking anything. Look, it won't be my fault when the cops catch you.
Don't worry about it. That place ain't so different from Shibuya. Come on, I'll guide you. If we're going to Shinjuku, we should probably hop
Oh
on the JR.
fuck! This is where that scene that got
Straight out of
changed
this
is coming
building,
up.
And then the ticket gate should be on the right. It's go time.
The one that the chuckleheads on Twitter were complaining about. But it was really innocuous of a change.
Hey!
Come on, let's hop to the JL. Go out here and head through the ticket gates on the right.
Huh? You sure?
JL is downstairs.
Hey!
Oh, JL is down here. Right?
Hey! Come on, man. Yeah!
A hotspot of Tokyo known for its nightlife and downtown shopping. Bar is open to minors. Even if you're not old enough to drink, you are welcome to sit and chat.
Alright.
Hey!
Shinjuku's outside of the area where your computer pass works, right? You'll have to pay a fare.
Whoa!
Even at night, this place is bright as hell. I guess that's Shinjuku for you.
Hey!
Stop looking around so much. You look like a tourist.
Whoa!
I was just trying to find that place we were looking for. Crossroads bar is right up ahead. I'm sure we'll get there if we keep going straight. Welcome to our izakaya. How about an all-you-can-drink booze on the cheap? Wait, you're underage? Is that a problem? Ha! So you're just a kid. Get out of here. You're in the way. You're the one who's all wanting to talk to us. Hey man, you want to come play? Touch all you want, no added fees. We have the cutest girls in town too. I'm not interested. Come on, I'll make it cheap. What do you say? Just ignore the guy, you idiot. No matter what way you cut it, he's a shady character.
You have a moment?
Uh-oh.
Are you a student? You shouldn't be out this late.
I'm a high schooler.
Hey, wait! We, graduated a long time ago. Well, we're adults, you know.
Hmm? Are you a friend of his? Wait a second. I've seen the pattern on those pants before. Maybe on the news. Oh, yeah. It was on that segment about the teacher who was harassing kids. Is that a school uniform?
Shit.
Now, you kids have got to be high schoolers. Come with me.
Shoot! This is why I said uniforms were a bad idea! Let's run! How much longer until we get there?
Hey, it ain't our fault we had to deal with that detour. Our school's getting real famous.
Excuse me.
Oh, the fortune teller.
For the blonde one, I can sense impending woman troubles. Or perhaps it's something else. In any case, horrible disaster is coming for you. Please, let me examine your future further.
What? Me?
Yes, I suggest you get your fortune told. What I say will surely come to pass.
More of this shit? Sorry, but we're in a hurry. And I don't really believe in that stuff anyways.
I see. My apologies. However, if you change your mind, I'll be waiting here in this spot at night. May your fortunes be well.
It's somewhere.
Crossroads is up ahead.
Whoa, man. We ain't old enough to hang out here. You sure this is the place?
Beer, whiskey, wine. Looks like nighttime is bar time.
Going in our uniforms is probably a bad idea. We got caught last time, too.
Just wait outside.
I came all the way to Shinjuku and can't even go in? Ugh, fine. I'll kill time somewhere nearby. Just let me know when you're done.
Welcome, welcome. How old are you, boy?
Sorry, Lala-chan. He's with me.
Ooh, you picked up a real young one this time. Just don't let a minor drink alcohol, okay?
Lala-chan, I'm gonna borrow the seats in the back. Go on back there. I'll treat you to some water.
Ah, she reeks of booze.
What a surprise! I thought you were joking, yet here you are. I respect that bravery, so I'll listen to what you have to say. Well, what do you want to know?
Why Shibuya is dangerous.
Oh. Why that?
I need intel on their boss.
Well, I do happen to know something about that. I could tell you, but...
I need to get drunk first.
Phantom Thieves of Hearts? You know, that case the public has been focused on lately. I was pursuing the issue of people randomly entering into a shutdown state, but I'm lacking intel. That's why I'm currently looking for new material to write about. So, do you have any info on these Phantom Thieves?
Are those your terms?
Something like that. You're a Shujin kid, right? I remember you wearing their uniform the last time we met. I thought maybe you might have some insider knowledge on the Phantom Thieves because of it. Their first incident was that of Kamoshida, you know? Ideally, I'd like to get some exclusive coverage from a student who suffered Kamoshida's abuse. I would love an introduction if you know of someone who fits the bill. Seems both you and I can't really do our stuff out in the open, so... what do you say?
A student who suffered from abuse. Oh, what about that Mishima guy? He always seems to be on the side of the Phantom Thieves.
I know someone.
It's a deal then! Send me your friend's contact info later.
You'd better be thankful. My quick wit is the only reason we're getting this far.
Now that I think about it, those mental shutdowns and the Phantom Thieves both seem supernatural. Could they be related? Or am I just hoping for a coincidence? Oh, sorry. I have a tendency to talk to myself on occasion. Well then, you can't exactly consider this an upfront payment, but... Junya Kaneshiro. I think he's probably the guy you're looking for.
Yes!
You should check him out further if you're curious. But I'm not responsible for what happens next. Lala-chan, can I get a refill for this kid? We need to make a toast to our new acquaintance.
It'll be a problem if you stay too long. You should leave right after you finish your water. Yes!
All right, we did it. We finally got info on the target. Let's meet up with Ryuji. How'd it go? Nailed it. For real? Awesome. Anyways, we should meet up ASAP. I'll be in front of the movie theater, so head on over. It's that kind of open area you passed on your way to the bar.
So we just have to go back the way we came, huh? Alright, let's go.
Hey!
Hey, I'm tired of waiting. You get any dirt on the next target?
For real?
Junya Kaneshiro?
Hey!
Not so loud! Junya Kaneshiro. And enter.
Alright!
There we go! Okay, now we just gotta get some info on this distortion. Once we know that, it's palace time.
Wait!
Let's try tomorrow. It'll be better when we have the whole team together. Right. I'll tell everyone to meet up in Shibuya. It's totally crazy, though. It's a huge catch. I'm pumped. Oh no. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the 2 worst scenes in the game, yet somehow toned down because this is fucking terrible. Oh, you're right. He would be a natural, but a graphic tee with plaid pants? Ugh, kill me now. Whoa, who the hell are they? Oh, hell has nothing to do with it, honey. I'm an angel straight out of heaven. And I'm Julian. Julie, if you're feeling saucy. What a cutie. You'd never guess how he's into the drag scene. I say we show him the ropes. You can't deny it. We saw you peeking at a crossroads. Well, sweetie, if you're curious, we'll help you look divine.
Whoa.
Wait, hey, it's not like that. Dude, help. Tell them we're just investigating or something. We can't blow our cover. The mission's over. We don't even have a cover anymore. Oh, honey, you got the chutzpah and the cheekbones. I love it. That's what it takes to be a star. Just follow my lead, stud. We're going to put your names in the lights, and I know just the dress for you. Well, hopefully Ryuji finds his calling, or at least makes it out alive. I don't know. I mean, it was better than the implied assault, but it was still pretty shitty. Scene would have been better off just being cut completely. Like, that really didn't even need to be there at all. Did you find any clues? I have a name. You did it! Well then, let's eat up at the hideout tomorrow. Understood. Ryuji seems to be absent from this conversation. Should we contact him separately? I'm sure he'll figure it out when he checks his phone later.
We're pretty much already in Kanashiro's palace.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, she's alright. My favorite out of the adult confidant women is Polly Kawakami. I don't like the maid stuff, but her casual attire is cute. Some girl just messaged me saying you told her about me. She said she's interested in me. What's this about? What kind of girl is Oya-san? Is she cute or is she hot? Totally cute. Seriously? Oya-san. She said she wanted to talk. How much more forward can a girl get? Is this really what I think it is? Could it be? Oh, Jad Peanut. You're right. You were absolutely right. When we were playing Star Fox Adventures, you were 100% right about Mishima.
It's Mr. MVP! Sam!
Him too. Yep, good for you. Looks like it's my time and the female limelight has arrived. This is all thanks to you. I feel like starting the fancy has really changed me. Anyway, I can handle this. You introduced me, so I'll make sure I don't embarrass you. And I'll totally let you know what if I end up hooking up. Simp. Alright, let's go make some tools.
What do you want to do? Okay. Yeah. 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 Yes.
Yeah.
Well then.
And it's my in-game birthday. June 19th.
I can't believe you guys ditched me yesterday. I almost entered a world I want nothing to do with.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Just start it up, Yusuke.
Okay, I entered Kanashiro's name into the nav. And just as expected, it's a hit.
All we need now are the 2 other keywords. What he thinks of as his palace, and where it is. But we don't have any clues other than people falling victim around here. We'll just have to try whatever keywords we can come up with.
Oh, that's gonna be impossible. How many buildings do you think there are in Shibuya?
No complaining.
If we can figure out what the palace is, we may be able to guess where it is by association.
It's probably somewhere he's got complete control over. Maybe a garden?
No candidates found. He likes money, so what about a money bath? I've seen people online with things like that. No candidates found.
No, not even close. How about it? Can you think of anything?
A bank.
I see.
Candidates found.
Okay, that's a hit. So, he thinks of somewhere in this city as his own bank.
I thought it'd be something less realistic. That's all it is, huh?
Now then, what location would Kaneshiro think of as his bank?
If we're talking about a place where he keeps his cash, maybe his own hideout?
How about a real bank?
His cognition wouldn't be distorted in that case.
Damn it, we ain't getting anywhere.
This may be difficult to explain, but doesn't it seem we're thinking a little too inside the box? Palaces emanate a passionate madness. It feels as though we're missing that aspect.
The hell are you talking about?
This palace is a bank for someone who extorts money with criminal acts. It's something more.
But what other ways can we think about it? Oh, could it mean a place you withdraw money?
Hold on. Do you think it might have something to do with the victims? He's taking money from his victims' wallets, right? That means his bank is wherever they are.
That's terrible. But you may just be right.
Oh, come on! How many people do you think Kaneshiro's taken advantage of in all of Shibuya?
Result found.
Wait a second. I have a hit.
Huh? Oh, wait, what? Did I say something right?
The place that Kaneshiro thinks of as a bank is all of Shibuya.
What? Like, the entire city?
I see. That's certainly where his victims are. It turns out he really is a terrible criminal.
But wait, is it okay for us to go into the palace right out of a crowd like this?
Nobody notices if a piece of trash disappears from a trash can. This ain't any different.
In that case, let's go.
Beginning navigation. What are those?
Walking ATMs. That must be his cognition of people. So this is what Kaneshiro considers a bank.
I never thought it would be the entire district. Look around us. The distortion is affecting the whole of Shibuya.
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh, that's right. Even when we were in the castle and the museum, the city outside looked normal.
He sees everyone in Shibuya as his patron.
No surprise for a mafia boss.
It's best we focus on finding Kaneshiro's location and stealing his treasure as soon as possible.
Yeah, his hideout's gotta be somewhere around here. Let's go look for it.
Okay, let's go.
In any case, let's look for a bank. There should be a huge one around here somewhere.
Hey!
Look at that person traveling over there. Do you think he's a victim? We should talk to him. Do these guys even have mouths? Excuse me, can we? But please forgive me. Where's Kaneshiro? I don't have any more, please. I'm telling you, not even 1 yen.
Come on, man.
Whoa, cool it. We're not trying to mug you or anything. Please, I don't want to end up like the others. Were you assaulted? Eek! There's no doubt he's a victim, but he can't even hold a goddamn conversation. Let's try someone else.
I can see it. Perhaps.
Are those?
No.
It's terrible. All these are real people, right? This is effed up. I don't think we can... Oh, excuse me. I don't think we can talk to any of the ones here.
Damn it.
Are all these guys Kaneshiro's victims? That would appear to be the case. but there's nobody we can speak to, let alone a bank anywhere.
Joker.
Let's try checking around the station once more. We may have overlooked something important.
Wait.
Oh, look, do you think that person's a victim too?
Hey.
Excuse me, can we have a word? We are... It's no use. It's all over. I'll end up just like them. What happened? Can't you tell? I've fallen. Fallen so far. From a place where Kaneshiro leaves no tracks.
What do you mean?
What could that mean? Hey, you gotta tell us a little bit more than... I'm... too tired. Please. Let me rest. Doesn't look like this one's gonna be going and saying anything. Kaneshiro leaves no tracks. Does he mean that literally, or could it be figurative?
Hey.
Hey, why don't we go over all the intel we have now? They apparently fallen quite far. Wait a second. They've fallen from a place where Kaneshiro doesn't leave any tracks. Could that mean they were actually thrown down somewhere from high up? Wait, you mean like a skyscraper? There ain't any of those around here, I don't think.
No.
Wait, what's that?
Is that it?
Up in the air. No wonder we couldn't find it.
Kaneshiro doesn't leave any tracks, huh? Figures it'd be floating.
So, how do we get up there? Can you turn into a helicopter, Morgana?
No, just a car.
You're useless! Come on! Don't you have some kind of secret gadget or something?
Shut it! I'm not some robot cat. I'm...
This may be the limit of what we can do today.
We gotta find a way to get up there.
Let's think about it some more tomorrow, okay?
Alright, we should get out of here for now. Run for it!
I have a new message from Oya. Evening.
It's that woman who reeks of alcohol.
You free? Yeah. Alright, I have a bit of advice for you. It's about that Kaneshiro guy. He's more dangerous than I thought. The police haven't tracked him down, so I dug a little deeper. Turns out he has some real shady connections. I won't say any more than that.
Shady connections.
He's not someone a teenager like you should mess with. You should really back off, okay? Well, that's all I wanted to say. See you.
Proving our justice isn't going to be easy. We'd better discuss this with everyone tomorrow.
And just when we find the palace, it's all the way up in the sky. What a pain. I'm sure the police are tired of this guy too.
Well then.
That reminds me, the home shopping program is okay. I don't care.
Okay. Yeah.
Hi.
I don't know why I did that.
Hey. Well then.
Hi.
I went to bed, but then I came back. That was weird.
I've been thinking lately about those phantom thieves, I mean. If Dad were still alive... Sorry, I shouldn't bring this up while we're eating.
It's okay. Keep going.
I just wonder if he would have been on their side. That's all.
The only reason you have time to think about that is because you depend on someone else.
That's not...
You don't have to do a single thing, and you're provided with food, clothes, a home. I've had no time to think on such ridiculous thoughts. Would Dad have been happy with them? I don't care. He died upholding some lofty sense of righteousness, leaving all his responsibilities on us.
All I was trying to say was...
Isn't it about time you grew up and acknowledged our situation? Right now, you're useless to me. All you do is eat away at my life. Sorry, that was uncalled for. I'm just... really tired. I'll be eating dinner out from tomorrow on.
I just remembered.
I've seen a lot of shows on TV lately about these Phantom Thieves of hearts. I just wonder, why bother stealing hearts? You can't do anything with them. They have no monetary value either. If I were them, I would go for something like with a concrete clear value, like gold. Speaking of, there's another kind of metal that's very valuable in its own way. They're called minor metals, and they're used in many electronics. In fact, most of you probably have some on your person right now, in your pockets, in your purses.
Give me an answer.
Were you listening to Kamiki-san? Give me one example of something most of you have that contains minor metals. Huh? Oh, yeah, I mean...
Hey, wait!
Hey, Lady Ann's obviously panicking. Be a good guy and help her out.
Hey,
wow, I don't know at all. Can you help me out? Something that uses minor metals, and all of us have something like that on us. Right now I've got a lipstick, my smartphone, and mascara. What do you think? One of these has minor metals in it, right? The smartphone. Smartphone? Oh yeah, she said something about electronics, right?
Okay.
So the answer must be my smartphone.
This is it.
Correct.
Precisely. A lot of minor metals are excavated in China. Some countries simply produce more than others. 90% of the minor metals used in Japan are imported. But a lot of the recyclable trash we throw away contains minor metals too. In other words, a junkyard is much more valuable than someone else's heart.
Thanks.
Phew, thanks for the help.
Nice going.
Lady Ann seems really relieved. You're pretty good at studying, I'm impressed. Yeah, studying.
We ain't got nothing.
Are we out of luck?
It's no fair his palace is up in the sky.
If only we could contact the real Kaneshiro.
What do you want?
Nothing in particular. I just saw you all together here.
Huh, that's so.
You seem to be having quite a bit of trouble.
So you're here to check up on us? You may be the student council president, but when it comes to what we do, you're useless.
Useless?
Right now, you're useless to me. All you do is eat away at my life.
To be frank, yes.
Just stay on your high horse and watch. Or do you want to eavesdrop, since you're so good at it?
So you wish to get in contact with Kaneshiro? That is what you were just discussing, weren't you? It seemed you just needed to find out where he is.
That's the only way.
Hey, you don't gotta answer her honestly.
So you're just the good girl type to push over.
Right now, you're useless to me.
I'm not.
What was that?
Fine. I'll help you meet Kaneshiro.
What exactly is she planning on doing?
She had a dead serious look in her eyes.
Does this mean she has an idea as to where Kaneshiro may be?
I highly doubt that.
I didn't like her stern face.
What is up with her?
There are way too many people here.
We're never gonna find her.
Hello? It's me, Makoto Nijima. Just stay on the phone and listen. Make sure you record the call as well.
Huh? Who is it?
Do you guys know Kaneshiro?
What? That idiot! What's she doing?
I heard I could find someone named Kanashiro if I came to Central Street.
Central Street!
She's being too rash.
What are you getting at?
He's blackmailing the students at Shujin Academy, is he not? Tell him if he doesn't want me talking to the police about it, he better agree to meet with me.
You got a death wish or something?
He says he'll meet you. Get in.
You better be taking me to Kanashiro.
He said get the fuck in!
Hey, wasn't that...
It's the guys that messed with us the other day. So they were connected to Kanashiro.
Is she still on?
Contact Kanashiro-san. Tell him we got a good one.
Where are we going?
Yeah, I guess we can't do anything to her if she's Kanashiro-san's customer.
Hey, I asked a question here. Where are we going?
We gotta go after them!
Ryuji, get a taxi. Okay, I've got their license plate. My sketching skills will come in handy.
Ah, shit, he ignored me! Damn it, I said stop!
Ryuji!
Hurry up and get in!
Well, if it isn't Eric Cartman
Seriously,
himself.
the student council president of Shujin. You know what happens to anyone who snaps at me, don't you? So, whose number is this? Your boyfriend?
What in the world?
One of my friends said he also looks like Eddie from Ed, Edd n Eddy, which accurate.
What the hell did you do to her?
Oh, I get it. You got followed, you dumb shits!
Holy moly!
That bag you saw the other day, the crocodile one, how much was it?
About 3 million.
For real?
Better thank those guys.
What?
I'm royally pissed right now. Can you tell? You know how spending money relieves stress? It's you goddamn brats sniffing around like dogs and barging in here like you own the joint. See this empty space? I'm so pissed that now there's a 3 million yen gap here. It pisses me off even more if I don't fill it up. I'm a perfectionist. So, good luck.
What is that supposed to mean?
Come on, you all look so tense. I think I'll call it debauchery of minors at a club. So, can I send this to your school?
That's...
Oh damn, I got booze and cigs in the shot. Maybe some drugs too. Ah, this is so hilarious. I feed on dumb shits like you. Understand, pretty little student council president. Now listen up. Run your mouth to the police, and I'll break all of you, starting with your families. I want to give you the usual month, but well, you have such a large group here. 3 weeks. Bring 3 million yen by then, no less. Summer bonuses are around the corner, you know. It'll be easy if you beg your mommies and daddies. Now get out of my sight. I'm about to have some fun.
What? To hell with that!
Don't bother with him. Makoto's safety is more important right now.
Three weeks for 3 million yen. Things have taken a serious turn for the worse.
I'm so sorry.
For real.
I was stupid.
I must agree. We should have easily imagined this happening.
Hey, Yusuke! I was so caught up in trying to be useful.
Alright, enough of the blame game. What's done is done.
I'm gonna cause trouble for Sis, too.
Sis?
My older sister has a commendable job, and she's a much more remarkable person than me. A lot happened after we lost our father 3 years ago. So it's just us living together. But I'm still a child. So all I am is a burden to her.
And that's why you were so reckless?
I just wanted to be useful in some way to someone.
You know, I might not get your whole situation, but ain't it a bit off saying that you're useless to her?
It's the truth, though. In particular, I have to apologize for what happened to you. Now that I think on it, the truth about Kamoshida must have been covered up by the whole school. I had my suspicions, but I couldn't do anything about it. No, I didn't do anything. Had I cared enough, I could have done something. People like me must really be what others call scum of the earth.
Real scum wouldn't call themselves that.
Huh?
I'm the same. It's just like you said before. I was closest to Shiho, but I didn't do anything. Besides, Kamoshida's the one to blame. Shiho understands that, and I do too.
Takamaki-san.
You didn't have a place to belong either. Isn't that right?
Me either?
We won't let anyone fall victim again. Now, what should we do from here?
I'll do something about the money. So can we please just drop the case with Kaneshiro?
No can do. We're all caught up in this.
We can't have you rushing things on your own anymore and making the situation worse.
If only we could do something about that bank.
Ryuji!
Bank?
Oh, right! The bank! She isn't useless at all. She may be our key in. Hear me out, you guys.
Our key in? What do you mean?
A cat? Are you all okay?
We've become Kaneshiro's targets. That means we've become customers of Kaneshiro's bank.
I see. The reason why we couldn't enter before was because we weren't considered his customers.
And wouldn't you say that she in particular is a special customer? Let's take her with us. She is responsible for our current situation.
Whoa, I don't follow this at all.
She risked her life doing something so reckless. At the very least, she has the right to know. Won't you come with us?
What? Wait, to where?
Yeah, where are we going?
Beats me.
To the palace with the second best theme song in the game.
Canine?
It's Fox.
Be quiet. The shadows are going to notice us.
A monster cat?
I'm not!
That's Morgana, the cat that was in his bag. This is what happens when we come here.
That voice. Takamaki-san? Where are we?
We're inside Kaneshiro's... well, the world inside his heart.
What?
It's another reality in which Kaneshiro's distorted desires have materialized.
Another reality? It's floating in the air.
I love that
This
delivery.
is reality? My goodness. I'm sorry, it's just... But since this really exists, I can't doubt it. A reality that one's heart shows. Is it like the application of optical illusions in social cognitive psychology?
That's something we have no idea about.
I see. So stealing one's heart, that may be like overriding their cognition. I think I kind of get the logic behind it.
Ain't she more amazing than you?
We're about the same.
Then, does that mean there's an ATM version of myself somewhere in this world too?
Perhaps. Regardless, we can change Kaneshiro's heart and make him confess if we steal his treasure. If it all goes well, that is.
We'll make it go well. Everyone will notice us for sure if we take someone like Kaneshiro down.
Our justice will also become resolute.
Think we'd be able to give courage to those in need if it happens?
For the sake of those in need, huh? You sound like my father.
Your father?
No, don't mind me. You want to go to that bank, right? Let's go then. If I've become a customer of that bank, then they'll have to let me in.
For real?
It came to us.
It's just as I calculated.
You know how you can use your card to get into banks during after hours? I thought that I'd be able to get in, since I have the same identity as such customers. I'm Kaneshiro's source of revenue, after all.
Ah, that makes sense.
Wow. This place is huge.
I rarely gotta go to the bank, so this is making me kind of nervous.
Being in a bank with costumes like these is so obvious. We're totally robbers.
You got that right.
It seems there will be a lot of shadows from here on.
Huh? What's that about?
Enemies attack us here.
I see. I've trained in Aikido. Don't worry. I can defend myself.
Self-defense won't do much good against shadows. But then again, it's better than nothing.
We have to go in from the front, don't we? I'm an honorary customer, so I better act like one. I will be useful for you guys. Come on, let's go.
Well, then let's head inside.
Shall we go?
What business do you have here?
I had a feeling this would happen.
Come at us.
No, wait!
She's one of Kaneshiro's customers.
I'd like to speak with the bank president.
Excuse me, but do you have an appointment?
I need to talk to him. Now let me through.
Let him pass.
That voice. It's Kaneshiro.
Yo, banks have presidents?
Yes, but not the political sorts. In theory.
Please wait. Reception is to the right, towards the back. I strongly advise you do not attempt to go elsewhere. Reception is just past this door. Reception is to the right. Don't go anywhere else.
Incredible.
I love this song. This is the reception office. Hurry on inside.
How many beef bowls could I eat with this?
Unauthorized
Enough to
entry,
kill you.
Property damage, and other disturbances. That comes to 3 million yen in total. You're here regarding that, correct, Miss Beautiful President? It must be quite tough gathering so much money. I'd be willing to give you a loan here.
You gonna call it off then?
No, a loan. The interest rate is 10% a day.
10% interest a day. That means one day is...
It's 300,000 yen.
There's no need to be alarmed. I have a more manageable option for people like you.
That was your plan from the beginning, wasn't it?
Quite the impressive insight, Nijima-san. Or should I say, the younger sister of the beautiful prosecutor, Sai Nijima.
How do you know that?
Please don't underestimate our intelligence network. My, what wonderful goods have come falling into my lap.
Don't be ridiculous!
Young women are such great assets. They lack strength, be it social, physical, or mental. It's as if they only exist to be devoured by the strong. That just might be the rule since the dawn of history.
You truly are despicable.
You better be ready, Kaneshiro. We're gonna snatch your treasure from you.
Don't make me laugh, you petty thieves. My citadel has the highest security installed in it. Anyone will do anything for money. I'll rob you of your lives as easily as I breathe air. Get them.
It's Mr. Kaneshiro's orders. Eliminate them at once.
I don't see a weakness.
Come!
Go down!
We should check his affinity.
Persona!
Let's go.
Take this!
Turn! Skull's been knocked flat! Ow!
Let's go.
Shisa! Ravage them!
Skull's back up! Let's give him some payback! Persona! Go!
Woo!
I am thou. Prepare yourself.
Everyone okay? Skull, are you okay? Watch your health!
Never mind. No Uzume! There! Flip him, Persona! Get wrecked!
Persona! Nice! Your gambit worked!
This is my other self.
Die!
There we go. Worth the risk.
First squad's been taken down. Send it back up. The target is still alive. We must deal with them at any cost.
Come! All right.
I appreciate it.
Oh, that's a big help! I don't see a weakness. Persona! Ha!
I am
This
thou.
move should work.
Take this!
Saw that.
Whoa! That's how true Phantom Thieves do it. Yeah, nice one.
Persona!
Got some options, but we better find a weakness.
Ravage them!
Ooh, looking cool, Joker.
Persona!
Got some options, but we better find a weakness.
There! Persona!
Get ready. Take this.
The target is currently stuck here. We need more backup. Don't let them escape. We must take them down.
What the? There's no end to them. Have they really been hired with money? We're in trouble at this rate. Let's run.
Why did the security guards turn into monsters? And what were those supernatural powers? Could those have been the personas you mentioned?
Does now really look like the time to be asking that? We need to retreat. Makoto, make sure you don't get separated from us. Hurry, Joker! The exit's just over there!
There's no end to them!
Guys!
You seem to be in quite a pickle.
How dare you sneak around Kaneshiro?
Those would be my words. However, I do thank you for providing me with such wonderful goods. It's time you disappear. Managing a bank is tough as it is, so it's my policy to kill clients who are more trouble than they're worth. Having one impertinent brat disappear is enough to set an example in that other world.
Please stop!
Oh, I wouldn't damage an asset like you. They're dead men walking, but you'll be just fine. Your sister is quite a beauty, though. I'll make sure to make her my personal slave. Once I get bored, I'll just sell her off. Oh, poor sis. She could have been successful, if only her younger sister wasn't so dumb.
My sister has nothing to do with this!
Then you better start taking customers tomorrow. All you gotta do is endure it, and do as you're told.
Endure it. Do as I'm told.
You'll earn 3 million yen in no time. Although your life and everything along with it will be a complete wreck by then.
I've been listening to you go on and on.
Shut your damn mouth, you money-grubbing asshole!
Alright, it's time for Makoto's awakening.
Decided to tread the path of strife?
Yes. Come to me!
Very well. Let us proceed with our contract at once. I am thou. Thou art I. You have finally found your own justice. Please, never lose sight of it again. This memorable day marks your graduation from your false self.
What the hell?
A persona?
No, dude. That's a bike.
I can feel it. Myself. Me. Got it!
Wow! Nice! What is that? I've never seen anything like it.
You better earn your keep, or else I'll kill you!
I will not lose heart again. Ever. I'll go full speed, non-stop. Right, Johanna? Don't get all cocky just because I normally behave myself. I am done playing nice! Let's go, Johanna! Full throttle!
The enemy's agitated. Take them down and make an opening.
Alright, good night, Kokla. We will, I'll see you on Monday. I'm probably gonna stop as soon as this, dungeon, we leave the dungeon.
The enemy's dead. Got some options, but we better find a weakness.
Now you'll get it!
Lasers off her feet! Are you alright?
Let's go.
Maybe you can hit their weak
You're
point?
mine.
Ooh! Looking cool! The opponent is strong. Don't do anything
Persona.
reckless.
Ongonaki!
Ravage that! Damn it!
You missed? Come on, Joker!
Persona!
Alright! Scissors back! Let's do this! Got some options, but we better find a weakness. I'll use my persona! Charge, Johanna! See their weakness?
Damn it! Here he comes!
What? Joker's down. Come on, you gotta hold on! Not good.
Let's go.
Fox is in bad shape!
There!
Fox, I don't think you have any skills that'll hit it. Now! Let's get out of here! We know how to get in now. Our objective's been accomplished.
But how are we getting out?
There's only one exit, right?
So, you're totally the fist of the Phantom Star now, huh?
Do you want to get smacked? I'm going on ahead, so follow me.
Damn.
Okay, we have a path. Get in!
So you'll stand against me no matter what. Very well. I'll wait for you all. There's no escape in reality, nor will you break through the security system here. It doesn't matter what you do. You can kiss your bright futures goodbye.
Man, talk about wild. That was no Aikido. That was some hardcore ass whooping.
I am so not pissing her off. Feel like she'll rip off my arm.
She does exude that aura.
Oh, stop it. This is the most exhausted I have ever gotten these past few years. But it felt pretty great. I never thought I'd become part of the Phantom Thieves I was after. Sis might faint if she found out.
You mentioned her earlier.
She's a prosecutor for the district, and she's investigating the Phantom Thieves.
Wait, ain't that bad?
No need to worry. A normal investigation would never lead them to a world like that. Then again, it must have been fate for this to happen.
What do you mean?
I can't be like my sister. I had a feeling that there'd come a time when we wouldn't see eye to eye anymore. I'm thankful to have a sister who works so hard, but there are times I feel sorry for her too. And after hearing my persona's voice, I clearly understand how I feel now.
It appears you're not as reserved as you make yourself seem.
I was just doing whatever the adults told me to.
Won't she be perfect as our advisor? She's fearless and has a sharp mind.
Sounds good to me. We've needed someone like that for a while now.
I'd be honored if I can help out.
We had way too much testosterone anyway, so I feel much better.
It's from Kaneshiro. He's reminding us of our debt. So the Kaneshiro over here doesn't know what happened inside the palace.
That's right. But his palace will be affected if the real Kaneshiro's cognition changes. We can't be lax.
Seems it'd be best to avoid unnecessary contact with him until then.
3 weeks left, huh?
There's that security system too.
But if we pull this off, it'll definitely be great.
We'll crush him like a fly. I'll make him regret making me angry.
Anyways, let's begin our operation tomorrow.
First, we need to secure a route to the treasure, like always.
You guys are finally starting to get used to this.
I'll be waiting for the call to meet up.
Yeah, because according to the guide, they want me to go reach the treasure in the palace, and I am not doing that tonight. Kaneshiro's bank is very long and involved. Damn, motorcycles are cool. Wish my Persona was like that. Yours is on a ship, though. Dude, are you kidding? Motorcycles are way cooler than dumb boats. Really, just like the song, on a phantom on a steel horse I ride. Oh my god! Don't say such things, and for the record, I am most certainly not wanted. Honestly, I'm mostly just surprised you know how to ride a motorcycle at all, Nijima-senpai. Nice Bon Jovi reference. Do you got a license? A regular one, yes. Nice, I can't wait to get my hands on one too. That aside, mind if I change the topic for a moment? What's the matter? I'm sorry, everyone. I know I'm not in any position to be saying that. I truly do. However, I must apologize. It's my actions that dragged all of you into this mess. On top of that, I misunderstood your true intentions in this. If only I could have realized what was happening to Suzui-san, too. Come on, we don't need to talk about that now. It seems there are still lingering issues on everyone's minds. Now's not the time to be talking about that shit, though. Don't we gotta be doing something about Kaneshiro? He's right. Very well, I understand. Anyway, I will do my best to make sure I don't slow you all down.
Well, we were at odds with each other until just a while ago. But Ryuji's totally right. We need to work together to overcome this. Nice.
Makoto seems like she'll make a reliable advisor. But now we're going up against a real criminal. Stay on your toes, okay?
Let's do it.
Alright guys, I'm done for the night, and I'm done for the week. So thank you all so much for joining me. We will return on Monday at 8 p.m. for more Persona 5 Royal. If you liked the stream, please feel free to give me a follow on Twitch. And on social media, I'm pretty much MugiwaraJM, all one word everywhere, except for Instagram. I'm MugiwaraJM Arts and MugiwaraJM on Facebook. And if you like my gaming content, feel free to check out Super Bonus Rounds on YouTube. It's my Let's Play channel that I do with my friends, where I and a friend at least do a game that at least one of us has never played before. None of us have played before, or one we have played, but not in a long time. Currently, we just started our Yakuza 0 series. Star Fox Adventures is coming to an end sometime next week. And then we have Borderlands 3 on the docket. We've been recording a bunch of that in bulk, so that will be airing probably into the summer because of how much we have left. Yeah, and we got other things cooking too. So thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of another day, depending on whenever you're watching this, as well as a nice weekend. And I hope I provided some entertainment to you in these troubling times. I know it's not easy, and I know it's been hard, especially for some of you extroverts, but we will get through this together, and I hope that I was able to provide some sort of distraction for you for a bit. Until then, I've been MugiwaraJM. I hope you had fun, and I'll see you guys on Monday for even more Persona 5 at around 8 p.m. my normal time. Alright, see you guys later. Bye-bye. Have a good weekend.